Hi y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm RichTheMan. God, imagine if I really talk like that. That would be really weird. But this video is going to be a double rift video. Now, usually I don't normally wear the old V-necks and looks like I blend in with the colour scheming. But because I like to do gardening of weekend and because it's quite sunny in the UK, it is something that I partake in. Now, we should? Yes, we do. I had to double check that. I was thinking, like, Christ, we're only going to be able to do the one. But no, we can indeed do two rifts. Now, rifts, mixed bag. Let's call them a mixed bag, but there has been some kind of decency. Now, I have got, for the chronometer, the Skill Awakening gem that I wanted, and as well this floppy piece of hair that's in front of my face like this, which, with a swift swoosh away, I can get it away from my face and remain to be professional in this video. Now, I don't know if I overly care too much about picking up anything like another Awakening Gem. Of course, I'd love another skill one. That would be amazing. Getting Life Model Decoy with the very delightful Nick Fury I recently pulled from that sponsored video. That was amazing. I don't need another Mystic. I really don't. But still, I would love 1,000 6-star shards. That would be fantastic. Anything else tier 5 basic? I got too many. Oh my word, I do need to spend my tier 5 basics. Over the weekend, this weekend, I need to make decisions about where I'm taking my roster. And it may be a case I Corvus rank 2. Maybe it's a case that I Warlock rank 2. I don't think I can make a bad decision with my rank 2ing of 6 stars. But there you go. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what is the best decision. Especially with the state of affairs with having to wait another, what, week and a bit for, you know, Kabam to potentially answer against a lot of the community's interests and, well, the state of affairs of the game. Because let's face it, we need to find out what's going on with a lot of the issues in game. So that's the main thing that I'm hoping for, is that we find out what's happening with Act 6. Because let's face it, I think we want to have that sorted out. And if I'm ranking up certain champions for Act 6, which I don't need to necessarily because Kabam have sorted out some sort of changes, then again, you're ranking up for the sake of just going, why am I doing this? But anyway, let's take a chance and see what I get. Oh, yeah, okay. 10,000 5-star shards. I'd settle for that all day long. I'd settle for that, the 1,000 all day long. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Yes, that one. Not that one. That one for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I'll you know, that is good. I'll accept it because it is exactly what I was hoping for. That we get something substantial, nice and spicy. And I will be spending this in a future video. I'm waiting for something to arrive. So a lot of people that don't know is that I'm about to do a bit of work with a company, US company called Entertainment Earth, where I get an Infinity Gauntlet. Now, at the moment, US Postal Service is having some issues with getting items to people. So it's causing a lot of problems in the US, which obviously means that it impacts in getting stuff here to the UK. Now, I don't know if this is specifically out of Los Angeles and whether or not it's nationwide in the US, but it does mean that something that M's ordered, which is coming from New York, and my thing, which is coming from Los Angeles, we're kind of going like, right, which is going to arrive first? The thing from New York, which is still US Postal Service, or the US Postal Service item that should have exited the US and is en route to the UK, but still that's something to kind of bear in mind. But that's a promo thing that's going to be happening very, very soon, more than likely next week. Next week's going to be busy as well with a new update, so do bear in mind with that. But I'm excited to do another crystal opening and see if I can pick up some new 5 stars. Because that's the thing, I want new 5 stars. I want ones that are kind of a bit obscure, a bit different, especially for synergies and trying out, because that's another thing. Just experimenting with synergies is something I want to get back and do, rather than just doing the news side of things, which I do enjoy doing. That's one of the highlights, obviously, to put together those kind of research bits and produce the news. But I want to find out more synergies, like the Eastern Blockers synergy? Yeah, that one from the Red Guardian one. That was really fun. And we're going to do a little bit of cheesy cheese with a delightful Archangel. And when we get into the the next one, I'm probably going to change my camera down because I just looked up to see myself and I'm like, I'm covering most of this. Some people said, why aren't you using your green screen in the last video? Well, I was waiting for this cable first and foremost. Great cable, by the way. Shout out to Carnage for the recommendation on this because it is pretty good. As I don't have to worry about the cable. Kind of like I can do this and it still runs. And before it was a case like I was flinging around and the filter would drop out and it would lose connection like this, and it just looked terrible. So thank you for the recommendation to Carnage. He's got a YouTube channel. If I remember, I'll put it in the description as well with that. But anyway, let's change this up so I'm a little bit more smaller. Here we go with Rift number 2 and see if there's a skill awakening gem on here. There's not. There's a tech, mystic, cosmic, skill. I haven't seen any science. I think all the rifts I've done so far. Now I can't remember if we get one more chance to do rifts. I think we get another 2 if I get another 2. Obviously for other players they may not get a further 2. They may have had like a lot more on offer because of the chronometer. The chronometer for me costs 6 rifts to get. So and I'm happy with my choice. I got my Aegon Awaken, which is the thing I was most happy about. I still haven't decided where I'm going to be focusing my attention next when it comes to further content, as I've completely messed up my building of specials here, and also my use of charges. So apologies for those that may be raging at me going, "Stop that! You're not playing Harvest right! I'm sorry, I'm not playing Harvest Glaive to your liking." Yeah, for me, I'm just at that stage where I just don't know. I don't know what Kabam were planning with that. What is it called? Platinum pool thing, and you know, it could be a case by the time I release this that Kabam have released something, or they're doing something with Platinum pool. Enter into crystals. Is it something that branches into next week? Is this a future story? I really have no idea. I'm a little bit, you know, still confused to this day about what Kabam have future plans for that particular champion based on build and whatnot. But yeah, like, just find it a bit weird. I mean, this month has just had rifts as the side quest. Act 6 wise, at the moment, I'm doing that as a lot slower because obviously Kabam are still yet to announce what they plan to change about Act 6, if they are planning to do that, which is going to be the future roadmap as of, they said early June, so I'll kind of like say that's the first week of June. But we'll have to see with that. But still, you know, you've got to have high hopes for this game. We've invested too much of our time, money in some cases, and we want to see that the game has got at least another 5 more years in it. You know, that's being optimistic, guys. Look, games of this nature, like mobile games with intense grind narrative to it, they don't last 5 years. I mean, you look at other Marvel games, they're barely surviving at the moment. So this game has done so well compared with others. We've seen the graphics of like the comparison with Marvel Future Fight, Marvel Contest of Champions, and obviously this is the big game, the big tamale game that you know, you just hope would last a lot longer. So Kabam have got to take a lot of our feedback very, very seriously. But obviously for me, I do want to put in the effort. I do want to get Act 6 done as soon as. But I want to wait what's going to happen with the July 4th. Like, I'm probably not spending quite as much, bar sponsorships, the only times that I would probably consider spending a lot. But I do want to get Act 6 done. And will that be a case that I can free to play that for a while? Maybe. I haven't really decided on my plan for the grind, but I definitely want to do a lot more by the end of June. And obviously, maybe early July. But I want to see what those offers are like from a free-to-play perspective, from a spending and well perspective, and see, you know, where we're up to, and as well, Kabam answering next month. So there's a lot of things one needs to consider when it comes to this type of situation that we're in. Ooh, speaking of Platinum Pool and, well, kind of like no action, I need to check as well the transmission, because we need to find out whether or not there's going to be a message of any kind from this dude. Because that's the other thing. Are we going to have a message? Probably not, because that's the third or fourth time I faced off against him. I've got myself the Forbidden Crystal. Wow. But yeah, is this going to be a new message? Right, there we go. That's the second rift all done. Tier 5 basic. Not too bad. I'm happy to get it. I do need to spend it though. That's one crucial thing. And as well, I need to find out where that transmission is. Here we are with the message. I had to reboot the game in order to see this, as for whatever reason it didn't pop up. But there's nothing new. An arm and a leg is just, we've seen that before. My light's just gone out, so that's probably a good indication I need to end the video here. Thank you very much to anybody that's kind of watched this right the way from the start to the end, and obviously picked up some information about how I'm feeling towards the game, but I'll do a proper review of the month. Appreciate your time for coming by and supporting the channel. Have a lovely weekend. And with my misbalanced light, check out some recent content up here, check out some other content down here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.